Ever wonder what your specific person feels or thinks when you are manifesting them? Do you wonder if they are hearing your affirmations? Do you wonder if they are feeling your energy? Well, I'm going to break this down in this video, and the truth may surprise you. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am your Muse Traci. I am your favorite manifestation coach. I am here to inspire you and empower you to live the life of your dreams, to create on purpose exactly what you want in all areas of your life, to stop settling and to stop suffering. You are not here to suffer. If that sounds good to you, you are more than welcome to subscribe to my channel. I offer one-on-one coaching and group coaching. In my coaching program, we take a deep dive into your subconscious programming or your belief system, and we do the work to change the programming that is effectively covering up and masking your true nature. I will take you through the process of cleaning up your programming, integrating the creator belief system, releasing stored emotions from the past, as well as teaching you how to honor and process your emotions on an ongoing basis, rather than suppressing them, denying them, ignoring them, as well as much, much more. We meet 2 to 3 times per week, and in between the sessions, you have email access to me as well. You have homework to do on your own in between the sessions, and it is an intensive month designed that way to create real transformation in every area of your life and return you back to your true nature of being an effortless and unlimited creator. Most of my clients will stay 2 to 3 months with me in coaching. Some stay longer, some shorter. This is always up to you and the level of support and guidance you desire to have at this stage. If you're interested in learning more, leave me a comment or send me an email as well. I have a free mini course available in the description. In this course, I explain why and how manifesting a specific person is absolutely possible. If you're still questioning this, I highly recommend this mini course for you to solidify your understanding of the fundamentals that make it possible, right? Without these fundamentals, it wouldn't be possible. So it's good for you to sort of get these types of questions out of the way. Is it possible? Is it not possible? So that you can go forward and completely focus on the other things that you'll need to master and tackle to support or to manifest your specific person, or really anything else that you want to manifest. It applies to anything, not just a specific person. So check out the mini course. It's completely free. I also have a 7-day I Am challenge, completely free, available on my website to get you back into the habit of using your powerful I Am to create every aspect of your life. Okay, so today we are talking about what your specific person is thinking or feeling when you're manifesting them. So you're manifesting your specific person and you're wondering if they are getting the message, or if they are hearing your affirmations, and if they are changing their mind about you, if they are thinking about you and longing to be with you as you are longing to be with them. Great. First and foremost, I have a no wondering policy that I teach my clients, my one-on-one clients. And you never have to wonder again or figure anything out ever again. Unless you're a biologist and that's your job, then yes, by all means, do that in your job. But in your specific person manifesting journey, you're never trying to figure anything out. There's nothing to figure out. You're never trying to wonder what is happening. There is nothing happening. So I have a no wondering rule that I teach my one-on-one clients. You're never wondering again. You are deciding, you are choosing, selecting, because whatever you contemplate in your mind is the parallel reality version that you are aligning yourself with to experience. And wondering leads to unconscious choices. It leads to thinking what is happening based on the past, based on your programming, based on your beliefs about yourself, based on insecurities a lot of times. And whatever you come up with when you're done wondering, will be the parallel reality that you then experience. So we don't wonder, we choose, we decide consciously, very deliberately. So this type of mindset of wondering what they are thinking, if they are getting the message, if they are thinking about you, if they are changing, this is all based on the wrong concept about manifesting. Again, go and watch my video that I've done before. I'll link it up here or over here somewhere. And this is, again, if it's titled something like, if manifesting isn't working for you, it's because you have the wrong concept about manifesting, that you are changing out there. You are changing someone else. You are changing their mind about you. You are sending your thoughts and affirmations out over there, over the airwaves. And, if you keep directing them the right way, they're going to pick them up and receive them. No, that's not how it works. And that way of thinking about it also will leave you with the, perspective of, did it land? Did it land on the right person? So all of that is it's just not how it works. And it leads to some bit of insecurity and questioning about, thought transmission in and of itself. Thought transmission is basically what we're talking about here. How it actually works is there are infinite parallel realities that exist right now. And there are infinite parallel versions of your specific person right now. So when you are imagining your preferred version or affirming about your preferred version, you are aligning yourself, you can be sure that you got the message because it's you, with your preferred version. That preferred version has always been that version and will always be that version. You are aligning yourself with the preferred version. You're not changing the version that you last saw or experienced. And again, sending your thoughts over the airwaves, and they're going to all of a sudden hear them and pick them up and get the thought idea. Again, no, that's not how it works. You align yourself with the preferred version. Again, you can be sure you heard it. You heard the affirmation about your preferred version. You got the message. You can be sure there's no need to question. Did it work? Did they get it? Again, that preferred version has always been that version and will always be that version. Same thing about the version that you last, spoke to or saw or experienced somehow. Probably, most likely, the unpreferred version that is maybe telling you the same old story, that version is always going to be that version. That version is always going to tell that same old story. You're not changing that version. You're not changing out there ever. Go watch much earlier on my channel. I have a video about parallel realities and thought transmission. That is very much what we are talking about in this video, but it delves into a little bit deeper. So yeah, you can go watch that video as well. But the point is, you're not changing out there, right? So then what is your specific person experiencing when you're manifesting them? So I'm going to share a little bit of my journey with you to solidify and anchor this in. After manifesting my SP, we were later having a conversation where I told him, I reminded him, we had this really, really sweet moment where we were both joking, and this was much earlier on. We were both sort of joking, like, I'm manifesting you. No, I'm manifesting you. No, I'm manifesting you. So later on, after, all of this transpired, we were talking about that conversation, and I said, well, I wasn't joking. And so, yeah, I'm just wondering, what were you thinking over all those years when we were together but not fully committed in a relationship? What was going on in your mind? What was your perspective? And he said, not surprisingly, yeah, in my mind, we were always committed. We were always fully together. No one was bringing it up or saying anything. You weren't, I wasn't. And, but I considered myself to be committed to you, and I could feel that you were committed to me. So you see, the version that was committed to me, that is committed to me in this conversation, had always been committed to me. It took me aligning with the version to bring it into my 3D reality so that I could experience it with my 5 senses. But this version was always and has always been committed to me, right? Such a funny experience, and very much solidifies what I'm talking about here. You are not changing that person. You are changing the version that you focus on. Now you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. That is one of the absolutes in this manifesting journey. You cannot flip-flop, go back and forth. He wants me, he doesn't want me. He's committed, he's not committed. She wants me, she doesn't want me. She's committed, she's not committed. You can't keep going back and forth. You're sending very mixed signals about which parallel reality you're choosing to align with. And so you might get a blip of the parallel reality where they are conforming or where they are your preferred version. And then you get another blip of the unconformed version, your not preferred version. This is you doing this. This is you doing this. There's infinite parallel realities available to you. And likewise, if you keep only experiencing the unwanted version, this is feedback to you. This is simply just feedback. This is where you dominantly reside. You dominantly reside in the end of not your preferred version. Maybe you're waiting. Maybe you're feeling like, it's not here. Feeling like it's not here will keep you aligned with the evidence that it's not here. These parallel realities that you shift through are not partial. They're not concerned with what it is you actually want. They are only concerned with what you dominantly give your focus and attention to. So just because you want to experience the committed version doesn't mean that you will. You don't get what you want. You get what you say is true and what you say I am to. So if you keep saying, I am without it, I am missing it, I am lacking it, I am wanting is an admission that you don't have it. So if you keep saying, I want it, 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 you're aligned with the version that is not the conformed version, not your preferred version. And so the parallel reality is what you have aligned to. Is this making sense, you guys? If you keep experiencing your not preferred version, that is simply showing you this is what you're dominantly holding in your mind, because there is no other person choosing something. Check in with yourself. Do you still think you're waiting on them to get their act together? Doesn't make any sense. They don't have free will in your reality. So check in with what you think is going on. What do you think is going on that brings you again and again to the not preferred version? I guarantee you it's you putting the power somewhere outside of yourself. You not being willing to live in the end of having it now before you see it. This is something that you're going to have to conquer and master. As within, so without. I did a short about this a couple of days where I said courage is the turning point for you. This is what I meant. Someone said, do you mean you have to have courage to take action? Not really. I mean, that can be true sometimes, but this is really what I was talking about. You have to find the courage to leap. You have to find the courage to say, this is what I now have. This is the end that I'm in. This is what I accept as true. The courage to say, this is what I accept as true before you have any evidence of it. The evidence follows, it doesn't precede. This takes courage. It takes faith. It takes blind faith. You have to leap. You have to be willing to go. You can't keep waiting for the safety net to appear. It never appears. It never appears. Now, if you're struggling with this part, this is why I always bring you back to the starting place of the foundation of who you are. If you know who you are, if you know you're the creator of your reality, then you'll leap. You're only not leaping if you don't truly know who you are. If you truly think that outside is somehow asserting, somehow has power, somehow, ooh, you got to be careful. You'll only not leap if you still have that misaligned perspective. So go back to the foundation. Don't worry. Nothing's going anywhere. It's all your creation. So you can afford to go back to the foundation. It's going to serve you. It's going to serve you hugely. So don't worry. Your specific person is not going anywhere. They will be there. They're your creation. So, does this answer surprise you? Is this what you've heard from other coaches and teachers? Maybe not. Maybe not. Just check in if this is the thing that you were expecting me to say. If it does surprise you, I guarantee you are still perhaps looking at it from the perspective of you are changing the other person. You are sending your thoughts over the airwaves, and you're hoping it lands on them and not the wrong person. I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of silly to think about it that way. There's so much interference and mishaps. So again, if you're thinking about it in this way, it just leads to you feeling less and less secure, less and less sure. It's not a helpful way of thinking about it, and it's not even really how it works. How it really works is you dominantly focus on your preferred version before you have any evidence. You align yourself. You only think about that version, and you now become aligned with the preferred version that is already available to you, right? Creation is finished. Infinite parallel realities, infinite versions of your specific person. They exist right now. Not in a week, not in a month, not in a year, not in 6 years. Right now. They exist right now, your preferred version. How do you get there? How do you get to experience that version? I know you want to experience that version. Okay, you get to. Simmer down, you get to. How do you do it though? That is what needs to be adjusted. How do you get there? You do not get there by waiting for it to show up. You can't. Waiting doesn't make sense. It only makes sense if you think out there is doing something. Out there is not doing something. Out there never changes. You can perceive a change, but that change starts in here. It starts in here. The change happens in here because it's a mirror. Out there is a mirror reflection of what you're already doing on the inside. You align with the parallel reality where it already exists now. You guys got me? So, my super duper important reminder for you today is that you are never changing anything out there. Nothing changes out there. Never has, never will. You can experience a change. You can perceive a change in your 5 senses. But whatever you are experiencing is just the parallel reality version. That version has always and will always be that way. You change. You change your consciousness. It is your consciousness that changes. Out there doesn't change. Maybe it's a good thing to put on a sticky note and just keep, somewhere as a reminder. You can tattoo it on your forearm. Something that will, you'll see quite often. It's a really good reminder. So that is my super duper important reminder for you guys today. And let's see, what else? My new group coaching program, course is called Living in the End. It is now open for registration. In the course, I'm going to teach you all about what it means to live in the end, what you need to integrate to do it successfully, what you also need to clear out to do it successfully, and then how to actually do it, as well as much, much more. You can go to the website and look at the course modules for a more in-depth recap about what the course contains. It's really good stuff, you guys. You don't want to miss it. This group is the third in a series of programs that I will be offering once a year. So this is your chance this year, and then it's gone until 2025. And yeah, you just have one opportunity to join in, and I highly recommend it for everyone, whether you're manifesting a specific person.